Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Gorilla Gold, high-grade gold in Western Australia, on granted mining leases close to infrastructure. Really straightforward strategy for Gorilla. So we are rapidly expanding our resources in Western Australia, a great place to go and mine. We've got advanced high-grade gold mines that we are exploring around. These have all previously operated. We have drilled about 100,000 meters so far this year and delivered in the last 6 months 650,000 ounces of resource upgrade at a grade of around 4 grams. And we've got our biggest resource upgrade to come from the Comet Vale project. And in all of that, we have just released our KMP employee share scheme with the following hurdles, and I think this is going to create great value for our business. We want to see $1 gold price. We want 3 million ounces of resources. Then we want 5 million ounces of resources. And we also have a 3-year retention scheme in place to retain our quality talent within the business. So that is the direction that I want to take this business in the next 1 to 3 years. Now, how are we going to do it and with whom? So great team. Rockstar board, people like Simon Lawson, Alex Hewlett, Calvin Flynn, Craig Jones, and Dean Healy. I'm sure you've heard of all of their names. And a really hungry executive team here to do things in a very special way. And we've recently put on the development team. So Jared Ramadan's recently come in to head up the studies. Chris Goddy's come in to head up approvals and heritage. So we've made these discoveries and we're now pushing them all forwards. So let's have a look at what discoveries we've made. Just a corporate overview first quickly. 19 in the bank at the end of August. Market cap circa 260. Really great looking shareholders there, 20% board of management and think skin in the game, I think was said previously. That's what this is. We're here to succeed. Great supporters in Genesis, 1832, and a large retail base in the company as well. So the image on the left-hand side shows our projects in black callouts. We're in the heartlands of the goldfields, a quality place to go and find high-grade gold. And all of the other dots are mills in the region. And we've also got lots of main roads around. So really well located, really well positioned. Think of this as optionality, building optionality into the business for when it comes to execution strategies. So in WA, we currently have 700,000+ ounces at 4 grams. And we've also got ounces in Canada as well. But we're focused on WA. So Comet Vale, let's have a look at Comet Vale. 200,000 ounces at 20 grams has been mined at Comet Vale historically. Key things to understand are it's just been mined. No one has gone here with a view to do exploration, and that's what we're doing differently. And we have found some wonderful new deposits there. And we'll get a major resource update later in the year. These are some of the grades that we've hit. Pretty exceptional, thick, high grade. All of these numbers you're seeing on the screen are outside of a resource. And let's have a look at 3D at Comet Vale. So very close to the Mulwarry project, an hour north of Kalgoorlie, 60 k's north of the Zijin mill at Paddington. As I said previously, camp scale mineralization, and I'll touch on that at the end as well. So historically produced 200,000 ounces at 20 grams from the Sovereign deposit, which we're looking at now. You see those mining shapes underground. Most of the drilling, beautiful high grades as well, has been within this Sovereign area, and we've expanded out of this. This is what the historical resource, which is 100,000 ounces at 4 grams, looks like, and that's the mineralization shape there at Sovereign. So we've expanded that, and we will be updating our resource into that. Now, looking across from Sovereign, we're going to go and take a look at Lakeview, and again, all the yellow dots are historical workings. The red lines are mineralized shear zones. Lakeview, there were 3 holes prior to us getting there, and this is what we've drilled to date. 2 mineralized lodes, the King Kong lode, which is the bigger one by far, and Jambo. We've now got a high-grade core over 700 meters of strike, down to a depth of about 600 meters, open in all directions, with some absolutely fantastic grades there at King Kong and at Jambo. Drilling is ongoing here. This will be this will fall into maiden resource at the end of the year. Likewise, we will get maiden resource at Sovereign North and not at Happy Jack, but at Cheer as well. So again, Happy Jack, new discovery the last couple of months. And at Cheer, we've done lots of drilling outside of historical drilling here, and we'll be getting all of this into resource too. So in addition to these prospects at Comet Vale that'll be going into resource, we are starting to see this as a camp scale structure. So when we look here, the diagonal distance from bottom left to top, bottom right, sorry, to top left is about 10 kilometers. And we've got about 3 kilometers wide of mineralized structures that have not been drilled. Okay, and so this is really what we are getting into next at Comet Vale. So deliver the resource update in November, December, and at the same time we're growing out all of these targets there as well. On to Mulwarry. The Mulwarry project, we acquired this from Genesis, which is how they end up as 7% shareholder in November 2024. When we acquired it, it had roughly 80,000 ounces at 2.5 grams. We've tripled the resource. It now has 350,000 ounces, and we've added about 40% to the grade as well, so 3.6 grams. Really well situated. It's 5 Ks from the Oro Banda mill. It's 50 Ks from Comet Vale, so really great synergies between these two projects. And let's just have a really quick look at Mulwarry in 3D. So just emphasizing its closeness to Comet Vale, that's really important to us. And there you go, you've got the Davyhurst mill just on the right-hand side. So what we see at Mulwarry is a series of gold anomalies over 3.5 Ks. And we've drilled and put resources on Mulwarry and Mulwarry North. All of the yellow dots are historic gold workings. This is the drilling that we inherited with the 70,000 ounce resource. And we spent about 3 months drilling 30,000 meters, or 4 months, I would say, drilling 30,000 meters into this and have added significantly to the resource. So let's take a look at what that looks like. They're the holes that we've put in, some fantastic high-grade hits, down plunge, and we've got significant mineralization outside of the resource, 13.2 at 8.5, 5 at 8, that's 150 meters down dip of that mineralization, 4.2 at 54. And fundamentally, as of November, what we'll be doing at Mulwarry is getting back in there with drill rigs, and we'll be looking to the objective is to double this resource, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. And about 200,000 ounces of that resource falls into these open pits. I should have mentioned that as well. So where are we going to go drilling? It's probably pretty obvious to everyone here where we think we'll be able to double this resource. It's in between the two resources and slightly a long strike. So lots of really great upside to double this resource, starting in November. And last but not least, Vivian. So about 300,000 ounces at 4 grams. We put that on this project this year. Again, former high-grade gold mine. It was mined by Ramelius up until 2023. And because they were trucking this 250 Ks to their mill, there was really very little exploration done. So the upside for us for this project is in the last 15, 20 years, no exploration outside of the resource. And we've got 80,000 ounces at 2.6 grams in that open pit that we're going to get into indicated. And at the same time, we're going to look for more of these lovely high-grade ore bodies at Vivian. So why invest with Gorilla in this wonderful gold market? We've got a great team on board. We've got a high-grade strategy, which really does give us great optionality in a great jurisdiction, obviously. We've got 3 quality projects on granted mining leases. It's very important. And an experienced team, an experienced leadership team driving this company forward. And we're very active. We've drilled 100,000 meters so far this year. We've got 4 rigs on the go right now, and we are delivering a major resource update towards the end of the year. That's all from me. Thank you very much.